Hi, Capricorns. Welcome to February. Money, communication, and transportation are on the agenda for the month of February for you, along with all the other life's challenges. But we start the month with the Sun in Aquarius, of course, and Mercury retrograde. And that is in the sign in front of you, right? Capricorn Aquarius. And that represents an area of life about rethinking, Mercury retrograde, rethinking about your financial well-being and the money that you want in order to do the things that you want to do. It's not just about money. It's also about your ability, what you have, your gifts, your talents, your own personal resources that you have to create financial abundance in order to do what you want to do. So the North Node here, this is the Moon's North Node, is pointing up in the sky in relationship to your Capricorn Sun. And that's saying, how do I want to be seen in the world? But what do I need in order to be the person I want to be? And then the 1st of February, we have a Venus-Neptune new cycle conjunction in Pisces. Yet in Pisces is an angle to your sun sign that is about communicating. How do I communicate what I really feel, what I really want, what I'm really thinking? And there can be a little bit of blurriness about how you're communicating and how people are understanding your communication. So you might feel that you're being very clear, maybe you are being very clear, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the person you're communicating to is getting it, is on the same page or same wavelength that you are. Therefore, there may be a new way to try to get through to expressing where you're at with someone else, another person, whether it's a friend, whether it's a coworker, whether it's a lover, whomever it is. And also, this month, February, begins the month with a lot of energy in Pisces. Not only is this Neptune-Venus new cycle, which is once a year, about new beginnings, what's the ideal love, how about compassion, how about your creative juices, what about the artistic part of me? Am I being realistic about what my expectations are from someone else? But there's also these asteroids, Eros, which is Cupid, and Psyche, the soul spirit part, along with Chiron and Mars, all very, very close together, suggesting that there will be something that bubbles up from dreams from the unconscious, you can't really see it happening. It's not necessarily that it's something that is happening to you, but more of a vague feeling of wherever one may have felt wounded in life, especially from a romantic circumstance, that is up for healing now. And for you, it may have to do with a miscommunication. Maybe there's somebody you cared about, but they never understood how you cared about them or how you could care about them, or that they just didn't get your feelings, how you felt about it. And there was something that was unsettled around that. It could be something from the recent past or a long time ago. But there's this bubbling up and a healing that, well, perhaps another time I would communicate it in a different way or be able to assess my feelings in a deeper way or a more profound way. At the same time, we have a very light-hearted energy with the full moon on February 3rd, the moon in Leo. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy life. Let's connect with others. It's with Jupiter, expansion. Yet for you, this is the balance between how much you want to do for others versus self in terms of what you feel others expect from you, or what others feel they expect from you and what you expect from others. There's a self-other aspect. Even if it's simple as who's picking up the check for lunch. How many times do you do this? If I do this for you, will you do this for me? What's our agreement? This will be more prominent if you're in a living situation with roommates or a partner where there's agreement of you do this and I do that. This is a time to make sure that you feel things are in balance between the given responsibilities, tasks, and financial parts of is this in balance between what we give, what each of us are contributing to the household, to the relationship, to the apartment, etc., etc. The Mercury goes direct on February 11th, and insight around your finances can become more aware at that time. Or there might be some papers that finally get in that you start to or balance the checkbook, different things like that. Or just insights about how to create or ask for more financial abundance in your future. We have 2 new moons this year, 2015, in Aquarius. It's like the universe wants us to get the concept, the understanding, the qualities of Aquarius, which is, brotherhood of mankind. We're all in this together. Let's celebrate our differences and not fight over the fact that we have different belief systems, agree to disagree. But on a personal level, it's about being connected. Where do we connect? Where do we feel we belong? Where do we feel that we don't connect? And so there's a sense of connectingness, and it's an air sign, is very intellectual. It's for you, there's this double new moon in your house, or this placement of connecting with that which you value most, and knowing that you have the resources necessary to dig from within yourself to develop, whether it's developing your own talents for your career, developing your own inner resources to create a harmonious relationship, whatever it is. There's this double new moon, double whammy of connecting with your gifts and talents to develop them. Venus and Mars conjoin, come to a new cycle on February 22nd in Aries. Mars goes into Aries on the 19th, Venus goes into Aries on the 20th, and then on the 22nd, there's a new cycle. It happens once every couple of years. Mars and Aries come together. And it is a time of putting effort and energy. Mars is in its rulership in Aries. And it's saying, so it has more strength to get things done. Get out of my way. I want to get something done. Traffic, for the next 6 weeks, traffic might get a little bit aggressive because Mars in Aries is like, okay, you're moving too slow. I need to get someplace. But that aside, Mars conjoined Venus is putting effort into things that you love. Now, it's a relationship. It's a sexy symbol. If you're born with it, it's a sexy symbol. Yet, it is about being motivated and putting effort into having that which your Venus, that which you love, whether it's a lover or something that's of depth of importance to you. The day of this new cycle, we have, of course, the South Node in Aries, along with Uranus in Aries, but also the Moon in Aries. So it's this very strong surge of fiery, passionate energy. And as you see, we're working on this Pluto-Mars square this whole time of making some changes deep within. And for you, it starts deep within your subconscious. An understanding and effort of what makes you tick, what holds you back. Are you holding yourself back? Or do you feel circumstances are holding you back? and making this very strong, forceful effort to make the changes that are important for you to make in order for you to live the life that you say that you want and to be the person that you know that you can be. Thanks for listening, and catch up with you in March.